the illness that kept Deebo Samuel out of yesterday's game is what he called technically pneumonia. He has fluid in his lungs. He went to the hospital last night, and there's no timetable for his return. They're going to have to see how he recovers. Pneumonia can take a week or two to recover from, and it can have lingering effects for weeks, maybe months. What is your reaction to this news?
Well, it's very serious. And I will say the people who were like, kind of questioning if he was sick, what's he doing on the sidelines? If he's sick, why is he standing around all the other players? What was he doing there yesterday? So to me, this kind of adds credibility to his sickness, period. I mean, there were people that were like, did he get chiefitis and this kind of thing? So that obviously wasn't the case. He obviously is legitimately sick. Pneumonia can be very serious, can be deadly. And it, obviously in older people, it is deadly. So obviously our thoughts and prayers go out to him. As a young, healthy man, Grant, I think he should have no problem, beating this. But you heard Kyle say we don't know about his status for this week. So, it can be very, very serious, but I'm sure, somebody in the prime of life, young man like Deebo, they'll be able to give him antibiotics and get that fluid out of his lungs. But if you told me he was going to be in the hospital till like Wednesday, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, this seems pretty serious. Again, it's not life-threatening, but it's not necessarily something that he could come back from in a week. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play against the Cowboys and then has the bye week, and then they see where he's at coming back after that. He could come back maybe the same week as Christian McCaffrey if McCaffrey does come back. But yeah, I mean, it seems like he tried to play through it in this game. It didn't work. And it would seem to be aggressive to go back out there again. Also, I don't know. I think there are maybe different kinds of pneumonia, but some pneumonias are contagious. So maybe he shouldn't be playing right now.
Well, I mean, he's been hugely disappointing, in my opinion. Now, maybe other people don't share that opinion. I don't know. I haven't talked to you about how you feel about the year that he's having, but he's played 6 games. He's had 19 carries for 51 yards. That's 2.7 yards per carry. He's averaging 8.5 yards a game as a rusher. So he's not doing it as a runner. As a receiver, he's got 20 receptions on let's see how many targets. He's got 20 receptions, 22 on 32 targets, which is also not a great number. 335 yards, 16.8 average, and 1 touchdown. He's the key stat to me, Grant, the one that I just was like, whoa. The guy has broken 2 tackles. 2, as in there's 2 people on the stream. He's broken 2 tackles. So that's not the Deebo that I remember. What has happened to Deebo Samuel as a runner?
Also, like 20% of his receiving production this year came on 1 play on a busted coverage against the Seahawks. So it's not like he's having a dominant season by any stretch. He's getting older. I mean, I think players who make their money breaking tackles don't last much beyond 29. I mean, look at Rob Gronkowski's career. You just end up getting hurt a lot. Deebo Samuel gets hurt a lot. This has nothing to do with that. But it seems like if you want to, I mean, look at George Kittle. He's entering that phase of his career where he doesn't break a lot of tackles anymore. He used to when he was 26. Now he's 31 and he's trying to extend his career. And he's still a really good player because he's a red zone target and all of that. But like Deebo isn't even that. So now you're starting to wonder, like, how do you use him?
Well, and you quickly start to look around, okay? Look around the room and tell me who that touches the football for the 49ers. That's dynamic. Jordan Mason, he can be. Deebo, no. Juice, we won't even bother. Patrick Taylor, no. Jawan Jennings, no. George Kittle, a little bit from time to time if he's healthy, but generally no. He's 30. Ayuk out for the year, so now he was potentially dynamic. So what do you got? Who's dynamic that you have right now? Jacob Cowing, has 2 receptions in his NFL career, and Isaac Guerendo, who's fumbled, 3 times or whatever. I mean, so those are your dynamic weapons. So to say that there's a myriad of issues, and we can point out a bunch of things, right? But one of them that is a primary is that their weapons are slow, very, very slow group of weapons.